Rockies in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. The punter and kickoff man, Sam Martin, to get us started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Watch the safety creep.
Fair. Hey, Jet.
Hey, alert 3.
Hey, go.
On 1st down, Lock. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the
football. Right in your lap.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
How do I? Never mind.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Hang on. I got to go here. Settings, volume control, commentary. I can barely hear you.
Is that better?
Well, hang on.
Yeah.
I'm lowering my stuff.
Oh. Is that better, though?
All right, let's try that.
Okay. Better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Waiting on you.
Check back 40. Check back.
Because I could barely hear you with them commentating. So I put them and the crowd down
now
to
an
about
early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Really?
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Christian Jones gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's exhibit A. A run with Lindsay out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. On 3rd and long, it's Lock. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. On 4th down. And look here, it's an opening drive fake. But he will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes, and getting a big stop.
He ain't gonna
Here's a
run.
run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me is balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
The first down here for Johnson. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third.
Grab the ball.
Now a second down throw
play patty
for
cake
the
with it.
end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Now it's showing.
In the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg.
Come on. Bullshit.
Sack back at the 29. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge for the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down.
Foul. Definitely hit me too.
Well, they're lucky. If that was roughing, it would have been a first down. Instead, still fourth.
But now it brings up a decision, doesn't it? Now you're in a position where maybe it changes what you do.
So on fourth down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Broncos will take over on down. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Go!
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Watch the curl. 51's Mike. Mike 51. Get that quarterback at all costs.
Throwing on first down is Locke.
I'm coming after you.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's a tough throw for a right-handed quarterback, rolling out to his left and trying to get the ball to a receiver. We've seen all those drills where they're trying to get the shoulders square and point it to.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Carry on Johnson. 30 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
What?
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay.
Not that I know of. Not that I know of.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
50, plant.
It's a pickup of 6.
6, bullet, ready.
From the 41, Lock. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll try to draw Lindsay. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Faking the give to Lindsay. Here's Locke. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And a big turnover there as
Hold on for a second. Waiting on you.
Oh, you're waiting on me?
Yeah.
I wonder why it did that.
I paused, but I was doing
Guys
something.
will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After the interception, here's Stafford. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this 1st quarter. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson.
Come on,
he's going to be brought
bullshit.
down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. On the toss, here's Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Sam Martin now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And Stafford's going to be taken down. That's a safety. And here's where I'm perfectly happy to defer to my analyst and let him analyze this one.
I don't get it.
That's the analysis?
That's the analysis. I don't get it. I mean, you're on the other side of midfield. Maybe. But a fake punt way down here, you want analysis? Ridiculous.
And it's fielded at the 34.
All day.
Here we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny, you know,
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
30 base.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Tight end right.
They go play action here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Christian Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Big grip.
After the sack on first down, Locke flushed out right. He'll try and run it. Room to run inside the 40. That one
Tackle him, damn it!
Up being a good play.
Don't fucking run behind him.
The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball to coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take all of it, go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard
Dig in, family.
That one good for 13.
Digging in.
Denver first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure. Because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. First and 10 right at the 20. He's got his big tight end, Fant.
What's this?
And
Probably.
a few yards shy of the goal
Laid on top.
line at the 3. Another nice game. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Alert 3.
Any weapons? Get it.
Second down and goal. Lock. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about in the passing game.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
For what?
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively.
Kill like chicken.
Now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Kareem Jackson on the coverage.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
Got double tight.
Okay, fix it.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
To throw again. Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback.
Hold on. My sound is off, and I forgot to turn it back on. Volume control. I'll turn to 50.
But you got to set it up where the buttons show up, right?
Alright, go ahead and hit resume.
Back
If you're ready.
Should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
At the
He's checking
44-yard line.
61, matchbox light.
Yeah.
Hey, we're
Yeah,
on.
it did it earlier.
Ready?
After the turnover, here's Locke. This one complete to the
What?
running back, Lindsey. And he'll lose
Oh, okay.
yardage here. Back at the 47.
Yeah, baby. Woo!
Well, that's good. You can throw in my freezer.
Ready? 15.
Coming
If
up
that's
at
the case, you could've put him
halftime,
in my
less than 2
fight
minutes,
freezer.
We'll send you
Can't
to
speak.
Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. The second down
volleyball.
attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun on third down, Locke forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Locke going to throw. Airing it out for Hamilton. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field
Thought he grabbed it right there
position.
at the end.
We go stop, lady.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be a third and about 13.
Check. 180.
Check. 45 to Mike.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to 4th down.
Partner, when you're not able to run the ball successfully, it really messes everything up for an offense because no longer are you setting the tone and dictating the game. If you do want to throw the ball, play action's kind of gone out the window because they don't respect the run. And last but not least, you don't get to dictate it all when you want to throw the football, and that really hurts you as an offense.
And that's the risk of a long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Throwing now is locked. This is the tight end fan. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So a very tough first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
I didn't force you to shut.
Ready to kick off their next drive.
I
the last go-around for them, they tried that really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. And that only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe
you'll find it, so hopefully.
Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Stafford going up top. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Justin Simmons. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Big rip.
They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
The outlaw.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. More coming.
At the Lions.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for first.
Come on, set. 90, ball.
First down.
Let's go.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down. But now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Now a carry for Lindsey.
Come on.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Broncos push further out in front.
What?
There you
Is it
go.
working?
Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking.
God, I can't make a field goal.
Tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
So with the missed
He talked to
PAT
him,
in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Lions
Until-
defense ready to
Ma.
kick off their next drive.
Until I started
And
today.
following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check tight end. Check
Yeah.
tight. Check tight.
Back to throw, Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Ty Davis.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in.
You know how to throw it, like, to get rid of it?
Another sack right there.
And the offensive
Push
film
the right
section
stick.
tomorrow may be a
Like
little
down,
longer
just
than
click
it
it.
normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Stafford. And he's
the
going to be
fuck,
intercepted
man?
a 3rd time. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown, baby.
3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Guy is so fucking
Despite the blitz, he's still
slow.
able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Stafford. James
Damn.
got it. Complete.
Man just looked at you and was like, oh, yeah, you want a free touchdown? Go ahead.
Touchdown. Jesse James. 30
I got lucky on that
yards.
one.
As these guys are back.
My guy
ready
just stood
to
there.
score.
Look at it. He's like, oh, you want it? Go in. Go ahead. Go in. Oh, I dived. I tried,
Later on,
coach.
the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14
Pretty good game.
ball game now.
Yeah.
Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway.
That's okay.
And this one travels out of bounds.
I got lucky.
Unsuccessful there
I got
on the
lucky.
onside kick try.
Down. 8, read.
I'm coming.
Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he's got this down to the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Check 26, General West.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He's coming.
Leo.
You go tight. You got tight. You got to
Go.
Clock now on 1st down.
Safety's creeping.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
60
Devon
Pittsburgh.
Kennard. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. On second down, a run with Lindsey.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your game. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
It's sock, baby. That's baby sock. Hey, watch this. Watch this.
Check 52.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ball.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
I'm on. Hey, Charlie.
Lock gonna go on 4th down. Got a man as Sutton, that's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Squeeze.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Lock. Open man, here's Hamilton. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Did they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Noah Fant, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos push further. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Damn
And
it.
this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 39, Stafford nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
I remember throughout my career, the defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Now it's Stafford.
come on.
Complete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive, and a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And now a throw on first down there, but
Had
it's
a cake with a
incomplete.
damn ball.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Freeman. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. That one, a back-breaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 37.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey, and this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips. They're bent over.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down.
Sack, baby.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory.
Oh,
and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them
want to do another one?
through the air and gain a lot.
Different teams?
But now, it's about taking the ball away.
That was a good game. You were beating me in the first. I couldn't score.
3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
I don't know what went on. It's like I turned around and I couldn't fucking run. I couldn't throw nothing.
Okay. Oh, first quarter you were beating me. I couldn't do shit. I sat there and tried to throw, tried to run it, and you're blocking everything.
That'll do it for us. For
very
Charles
first quarter, I
Davis
couldn't do
and
anything.
all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter.
You want to do the wheel this time, or you want to do
I
don't care. Just pick.
The Broncos are winners as we
I have
say
every team on
so
here.
long from Denver.
Ooh. You'll probably go back to the main screen, so we have to redo it again, but it'll be okay. Alright, it's updated rosters too. I made sure to do that. Alright, I haven't sent you an invite. Did you get it? Not that bad. Alright, I'll spin for you. I got the Bears. You got... Oh. You have the Dolphins, unless you want to spin again.
Man, spin again. I don't want the Dolphins.
Alright, I'll spin mine again. So we can just redo it.
No, you can keep the Bears.
Where's it at? Where are they at? that there. There you go. Alright, I have the Vikings. You got... the Texans. Unless you want me to spin one more time, and I'm actually going to keep my team. That's a fair game. Alright, uniforms. What's next year? Pants. Wait. There we go. I like those. Full purple. You having fun? You having fun?
Who, me or her?
Her. She's playing on my Switch. Oh yeah, I bought the Switch from Shaylin. I bought the Switch from Shaylin.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I didn't want to take it.
Alright.
So, I bought it from $80. I think it was $80. 75 bucks.
Well, that's not bad.
No, considering it's like $200 something dollars brand new. And I already have 4 games for it, so.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin
Texas is
Cities
playing
at
Mario
US
Party.
Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaky.
I'll probably after this game, I'm going to watch a movie at mall.
For football as the Vikings get ready to do battle.
I'll get on later
with the
tonight.
Houston Texans. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
What?
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14. Here's a quick throw to Thielen. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
25, check 20. Wide. 25. Quick the edge. Come.
Play action now, Cousins. This is Johnson, he's got it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Damn it, I seen it in the corner of my fucking eye.
What the hell's he doing?
By Deshaun Gibson.
Come
and he will return
on.
this one to the 30-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many runs in this play.
Bullshit.
First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Let's get off.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
19 and 31. It's been a long day for you.
First carry for Carlos Hyde. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot on the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of them. No room to find to get upfield.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
19.
First down, Houston.
First down, a run with Hyde. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
26.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up.
On second down, here's Miller. Able to power through. And he went nowhere.
What is my guy doing?
Back to the 29.
Right there.
It's a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Back at the 29-yard line.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Watson now to throw. Oh, the ball is in. Watson lost it.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough
kidding
juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You think ideal conditions.
Yeah, it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Cook following the penalty. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's get it.
Go ahead.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. To Sean Gibson. Give him the sack on the safety blitz. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
Ringo. Here we go. Bring the energy.
3rd and long for Cousins. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Hey.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. They were looking for Johnson that time.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure
blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Watson with a give to Miller. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They start the drive with Cook.
Go.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. A big play there out of Cook. 43 yards. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game, and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
They'll run for it with Cook.
Gavin, stop fucking around.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A huge loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Cousins now. On the move to his left. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
Oh, and a bad throw there.
What
it's
the hell?
intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. Back to the 22.
I can't.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
On play action, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Accelerating, and off he goes. 30, 10, touchdown, Vikings.
Nice touchdown.
Dalvin Cook, 78 yards, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they've ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here.
He actually ran through the fucking guy.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
What? Look, he actually ran through. He should have got both of those blocked.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Hey, here we go.
3rd and long. It's Watson. On a heavy rush, rush, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time
Don't double
and time
tap
again.
it, by the way. If you double tap it, it'll fake. Just hit it once.
Marcus Sherrill's back deep for Minnesota.
If you're spamming it, it's picking up that it's a pump fake.
Fielded at about the 28. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you call multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audible. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Hey, come on, let's go.
The third quarter begins with a run by Hyde. Making the stop there, Danielle Hunter.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on right and chew up. Now we get that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd.
Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen!
To throw is Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
And I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys.
And look at this. It's a fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They run. Cook. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play. They run it again with Cook.
Oh, it'd be real interesting to take a look at this play later because on this pitch toss play, I get the sense that he just followed the pulling guard or the pulling offensive lineman through that hole and spilled this play early.
Yeah, because he didn't even get to the outer third of the field. He was tackled in the middle third.
Yeah, when you're talking about a pitch or a toss tackled there, that means they read it fast and diagnosed it and knocked him down in a hurry.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. And that's caught by Smith. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Nice hit, boy.
3-yard pickup.
Slam,
brings
slam,
up 2nd
slam.
and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Share. Kill. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Wait, son.
Again, it's Cook.
Go, 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 run, run.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph.
Let's go, go.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Carr, no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Another toe for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they get 4 yards on third down. Now Cook, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Tight end's right.
A 2-yard gain.
Now Cousins on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. They opt to go for it, and they get it. First and goal after a pickup of 5.
Check 41.
Watch the slant.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs.
Cousins
No
pass.
gain there on the completion. It'll be second down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Going on the ground with Madison. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. To throw, Cousins. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Reset. 19. Mike's 5-4. Rip right, rip right.
On first down, it's Watson. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Watson. Dumps it complete to Miller. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a run with Hyde. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
Good run.
A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10. at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, and he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The sack there by J.J. Watt. To try again after the sack. Cousins.
Well, so much for...
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Adams. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Johnson, the intended target. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Set. Great team.
Watching you guys.
That's what I do.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
We've seen this a few times in this game. That offensive line is, I don't know if you want to call it out physical, out tough, whatever you want to use.
And what people do when that is happening, when they're getting dominated that way, they spread things out a little bit, make it more of a space game, and allow your skill position players to make a few plays out in open field. Take away the physical element, gives you a chance.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Bradley Roby, the quarterback, there to make the stop.
Second and 8 at the 17-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cook. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Lets it fly for Thielen. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
So they looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Britton. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. A first down carry now for Miller. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Watson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. And that is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Watch the run, watch the run.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. From 21 yards away. And the Texans have taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Miami Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he is going to be brought down at the 3-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Undercrunch.
Hey, flipper.
Undercrunch.
Check 9, check 9.
Back near the goal line, Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Cousins now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
Listen to me.
They'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
41.
Black.
Check 41. Down to lose one.
Now Cousins. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Cousins to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. The strong safety, Jaleel Adai, right there in coverage. A really nice knockdown. He has so much pressure in these situations on defensive backs. What are they taught?
Play the ball, not the man, because if you have a pass interference penalty in this spot, boy, oh boy, you put your team in a bad place.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Cousins.
Let's go, defense. Get off the field, defense.
That'll be complete to Cook. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So it all comes down to the foot of Dan Bailey. This from 52, and this for the win.
Oh, I missed it. Fuck. Good game.
And this isn't going to get there. It's no good.
Damn, that was a good game. Yeah.
Didn't get enough leg on it. Not what you'd expect
I'll
from
put it later
an
after this
NFL
movie.
kicker. And it's going to be the
Before being
final
called,
act
though,
of this ball game. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where